America's turning 250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. Hey, the sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, open up your eyes. Dear Prudence, and see the sunny skies. The wind is low, the birds will sing, that you are part of everything, dear Prudence. Won't you open up your eyes? Look around and round and round and round and round and round. Look around and round and round and round and round and round. Look around. Dear Prudence, let me see you smile. Dear Prudence, like a little child. The clouds will be a daisy chain, so let me see you smile again, dear Prudence. Won't you let me see you smile? Dear Prudence, won't you come out to play? Dear Prudence, greet the brand new day. The sun is up, the sky is blue, it's beautiful, and so are you, dear Prudence. Won't you come out to play? Look around me, I can see my life before me, running rings around the way it used to be. I am older than what I wanted, but I wish that I had started long before I did. And there's so much time to make up everywhere you turn, time we had wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge, let the water come and carry us away. But when you were young, did you question all the answers? Did you envy all the dancers who had all the nerve? Look around you now, you must go for what you wanted. Look at all my friends who didn't got what they deserved.
And there's
So much time to make up everywhere you turn. Time we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away.
And there's
So much time to make up everywhere you turn. Love we have wasted on the way. So much water moving underneath the bridge. Let the water come and carry us away. Let the water come and carry us away.
all right.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show. I'll get to my usual spiel in a second. That music you were just listening to, Dear Prudence by the Beatles, Wasted on the Way by Crosby, Stills, and Nash, performed by Carrie McQuaid, helped out by my brother a little bit, Frank, and Duran Daniel. Carrie McQuaid, my brother has been close friends with her. I think I was probably around 10, around there somewhere. So I've known Carrie pretty much my whole life. Her sister Jane was closer to my age, so I knew Jane. Both of them tremendously talented singers and actresses. Carrie, I don't know what she called Duran. I don't think they were married, at least not officially, but they were together. They were together a long time. That was her man. And that was a great performance. I think that was like a year or two ago. Frank had mentioned her all the time about bringing her back on here. Duran Daniel, he passed away this past weekend. He died of a heart attack. I don't know how old he is, but didn't know him well, but tremendous, nice guy. What a great musician. I remember that day they came in here, played, and then me, Carrie, and Duran went out to lunch after, and we had a really great time. Just a good guy. And sad. I think it's safe to say he's probably late 50s, early 60s, which is young. So our hearts and our prayers and our thoughts go out to Carrie and Duran's family at this time. Sad, very sad. It kind of got me thinking a little bit about people that have been in here that we've lost, and I think I do that every time someone who has been in here, when they pass, it gets me thinking about all the different people we've had in here who we've lost. And it's sad. It's weird. It's weird to think about people that we've lost that have been in here. Captain Jack, who you've been in here many times. Tiag, Timothy Patrickson, who was also in here many times. Timothy, he went by the nickname Tiag. I'll never forget it. He used to come in here. He came in here many times. And then, Lou Pratz. Lou Pratz would watch the show, and it turns out Lou Pratz and Tiag knew each other when they were kids. And so we brought them in here together one day. It was the first time they saw each other since, I think, the 5th grade, I think it was. And there's a few others that have passed. But, it's sad. It's sad. So there you go. We'll get the serious stuff out of the way. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. The Facebook page, YouTube channel, wherever you're watching from, we ask that you share the link on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, including this one. Share the link on all your socials. And if you're watching on Facebook and you want to stay there, that's great. We're just happy that you're watching. But if you'd like to participate in today's show, hear your name said, hear your comments read, and be a part of things, well, then please switch over to YouTube, because that is where we monitor the comments. And boy, we can definitely use your help today, because I played you this video yesterday. I'm going to play it again for you today. And I blame myself, but I'll get to that in a second. Listen to this.
Good morning. Hey, Tony. I'm sick.
Blah, blah, blah.
Battling a fever for the past couple days. I have a really bad ear infection. So I want to apologize to Diane because I was really looking forward to seeing her and being on the show with her. I'll keep you posted about tomorrow. Hopefully I'm better. But I can't leave you without a joke. So
Yes, you can. So I blame myself. So as you heard there, Michael said, I hope to feel better tomorrow. I'm no doctor. I don't claim to be. But he looked and sounded fine in that video. So I really did think, he'll be back tomorrow. And I, planned the show accordingly, and I was all set. 10:30 this morning, a half hour before showtime, I get the text. Hey, buddy, I still have a fever. You no good son of a bitch, bastard, prick, fuck. So, Mike is canceled. I'm by myself. I was talking to Don Sill this morning, and Don was like, who can you call? I'm like, by the time I scramble and find somebody, and then, I don't know, be like late by the time they get here, I just have to plan accordingly what I'm going to do today since I'm by myself. So that's the story. That's what I'm doing. I'm here by myself. No Michael. That prick. So, yeah. So, sorry about it. It's been a while, though. It has been a while since it's been just me. So hopefully I can keep you guys engaged for a little while and see what we got. And I'll, of course, reading comments. Carol, I see Carol's watching. Carol, if you have time today, if you're watching the whole show, which I understand if you're not, it's no problem. But if you're watching the whole show, maybe call in around noon, and if you want, we'll do the War Care questionnaire with you. If you're interested. Or put it in the comments. If you're not going to be around the whole show, maybe we'll do it earlier or something, and then we'll let you go and continue the show. Let's try to figure that out. Mickey is watching. Ann is watching. Fremder, where's Mike? Home jerking off to a puddle in his own tears. Oh, my God. I hope you guys enjoyed Andrew Fremder yesterday. Oh, all right. So here's some good news and some bad news, okay? Well, I already got some bad news out, but so tomorrow is Thursday. As you guys know, Thursday is our musical guest day, musical Thursdays. So tomorrow, Frank was supposed to be. All right, I'll get back to that in a second. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What do you say when an Italian chef passes away?
When an Italian ship passes away?
No, when an Italian dies. When an Italian dies, what do you say?
Oh, just an Italian person.
Italian chef.
Oh,
Italian
chef. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When an Italian chef passes away, what do you say? I don't know. What do you say?
I just told you, he passes away. He passes away. Oh, come on.
Terrible.
Well, I'm taking the place of Kaplan. He's sick. He's sick. He's very sick. he's extremely sick.
Oh, I can tell.
He's got an ear infection.
I can tell.
He doesn't have an ear infection. He has a fender infection.
Is that right?
Oh, of course. Oh, you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
He found out that Andrew Fender, one of the greatest listeners, and he wasn't going to be alone with Diane and you, and he punked out.
That is a very good possibility. He has punked out on us before when he felt he would not fit in with a guest.
He was afraid that Fender would destroy him, as Fender usually does.
But he was in there a few weeks ago. What was that? When he was in here with Fremder.
Yeah, well, that's why.
Yeah, you think he felt beat up and didn't want to experience it again?
He didn't want to take round two.
well, we'll see. He's claiming if he's better that he's going to come in this coming Tuesday and to finally meet Diane.
Let him bring a doctor's note. Let him let him go to the vet where he usually goes. Well, he doesn't go to the vets that much, but let him bring a doctor's note.
That's funny. Hey, well, I got moving on to bigger and better things.
Yes.
I have some good news that I was going to. I actually have two items of goodness that I was going to share with everybody, and one of them, well, you'll be happy about both, but one in particular directly affects you.
Who's coming to see me?
Well, they're not necessarily coming to see you, but they'll be in your area, and I know for a fact you will want to go see this person.
Okay, I want to see everybody.
Good answer. Playing in West Palm Beach on March 6th is Paul Anka.
Okay.
Wow, I thought you'd get all excited about that.
No, I'm not getting excited because Dawn already is getting tickets.
Oh, so you already knew about it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
yeah.
see, I just
I'm on two websites with Paul Anka.
Oh, all right. I thought this was new information. I just saw it this morning. I thought that was. I thought it was just announced. So I was all excited to tell you about that.
Can I say something about Paul Anka?
Of course.
All right, and that's why Paul Anka is a true, wholesome, all-American, great American entertainer. You know, you can talk about Frank Sinatra. You can talk about Frank Sinatra. Listen, he was there was nobody better.
Right.
All right. He was the chairman, but he had a little bit of a past. Okay.
Yeah. True.
You know, and he was a little bit shady.
Yeah.
God rest his soul. All right. Most entertainers, Dean Martin was a little bit shady. You know, that whole Rat Pack was a little bit shady.
Yeah.
What I have the greatest respect for is Paul Anka as well as Tom Jones.
I like Tom Jones a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about Americans. Paul Anka was a true Boy Scout American entertainer that's still entertaining, and the only that's really not a flag. The only thing he ever did that was a little offset is he divorced his wife after so many years because he wanted to still entertain. He still wanted to perform, and she didn't want him to perform.
No kidding, really?
So, well, if you watch the documentary, it mentions that in the documentary.
Oh, okay. All right.
But that's why I love Paul Anka. I mean, he's something that I wish I was, or I wish I am.
Wow.
You know, because I'm tainted 1,000 times, but that's neither here or there. Okay. So,
but is that right though? He never had any trouble, huh? I didn't know that.
Never had any trouble. Never had any sexual harassment. None of that stuff.
Wow.
Okay, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And even the American Bandstand guy had a little bit of an issue years and years and years ago. All right, with his New Year's Eve bullshit that he did and broke our balls every year. But that's
wow.
you
didn't like Dick Clark, huh?
He was terrible with the cops. Oh my God, he was terrible.
No kidding.
But, yeah, he was just even Dick Clark had issues, but the guy he's just wholesome as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, that's cool. All right, you just reignited my interest in watching the documentary.
Well, okay, all right. Now, what's the next great news? By the way, that is great news.
I as soon as I saw it, as soon as I saw the poster, I looked to see the dates and where he's going to be, and I saw West Palm. I was like, I got to tell my buddy John.
Okay.
So the other news is I was just starting to tell it when you called. Thursdays is always the day where Frank comes in with a musical guest. So tomorrow he was bringing in Tom Sanfilippo, who used to do a show in here. And he's always a fun guy to be around. So he was coming in with Frank tomorrow, but he unfortunately had a death in the family and he had to cancel. He's coming back in March. So that's kind of, so we didn't lose him. He's coming back in March. So that'll be fun. Tom's a great guy. But since we had a vacancy for tomorrow, Frank made a phone call and we are getting we're getting a bonus this week. Diane is returning tomorrow to sing with Frank.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was thrilled to hear that. Yes.
Yes, that's awesome. Diane twice in 1 week is like hitting the lottery.
It might be too much for us to handle, John. We both, we might need, medical attention.
Well, you can take one of my pills. All right, they're great.
One of the little blue pills.
No. Those blue pills. Don't even let me start with those blue pills things. All right. But yes, all right, and listen, it's all good. I understand, and I might be wrong, but I understand Fat J might be coming back down in March also. Okay, I might be wrong.
I think I did hear something about him possibly going down there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's even. Listen, it's going to be a great month in March.
Yeah.
The only thing I have to do is stay healthy. That's all.
Which you'll be able to make it to that Anchor concert. I can feel it.
I'll try my best, my brother. I'm trying my best. I'm very sorry that you have to do the show solo today, but you do a great job all the time doing solo. Okay,
I appreciate that.
And I hope Mike is watching. He's probably not. Okay, because he's probably running errands and doing what he has to do. But I would demand the doctor's note.
That's a good idea.
Guy. Talk to you later.
All right.
As always,
go suck an egg.
Love you. Bye.
Maybe I'm trying to think. Do I know any doctors? Maybe I could try and get a doctor in here to give Mike a physical. Let's see what's going on here. Fremder is saying hi to Ann. Would love to hear Sir John's take on Frankie Valli. What a pass he had. Oh, is that right? I don't know much about Frankie Valli. I have no clients today due to ice. I'm here. Okay, cool. So, Carol, call in at noon, or if you want, I'll call you. Whatever you want. And you're willing to take the Walk Air questionnaire? That'll be fun, and I appreciate it because now that'll fill up a good 20 minutes. How do you stop a monster from digging up your garden? You take the shovel away. Whew. Okay. Let's see. I think I told that one. What kind of street does a ghost like the best? A dead end. Why did Stalin only write in lower case? Because he hated capitalism. That's actually not bad. I hate to say it, but. Where can you learn to make the best ice cream? Sunday school. Get it? Sunday school. To the person who stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. You can't run through a campsite. You can only ran because it's past tense. Whew. Why do I'll try that again. Why do bees hum? Because they don't know the words. Oh. Don't spell the word part backwards. It's a trap. I got to put this away. This is so bad. All right. Yeah, sorry, Carol. I didn't see your comment about asking John about Frankie Valli until we hung up. But we will ask him that tomorrow when he calls in about All right, let me write that down so I don't forget, because I forget everything else. John, Frankie, Valley. All right. Frank, you sent me what? A YouTube link in your PM. Am I supposed to be looking at this right now? Oh, what? Paul. Oh, is this one of those videos where like they don't know they're being recorded and they're yelling? So all right. So the title of this video. All right. Let me look this up. I have not listened to this in advance, but this is in response to John's phone call. Frank has sent this in. The video is called "Paul Anka is Pissed." Whoa, wait a minute. Let me start that again.
Order of business. No T-shirts on stage. You understand that? See the shirts that everybody's wearing? And everybody, where's the guy at the end, the new trombone player? Who's missing?
You weren't wearing a T-shirt.
No, but the other guy on the end had the T-shirt. T-shirt.
I'm sorry.
Didn't I say shirts?
Yep. I thought he was covered.
You thought 8 things tonight. You're on fucking notice, John.
Uh-oh.
I gave you a list. You had half a list that I gave you with cues and everything on.
Notice the guy's name was John. John's worked with a lot of famous people.
Okay? The guys get shirts. Don't make a fucking maniac out of me. The guys get shirts.
Calm down.
Do you understand? We're not going to be as strong as our weakest link. The guys get shirts. You understand that? This is like football, baseball, like anything else. The guys get shirts.
I heard you.
That's just the fucking way it is.
Oh, all right. The mouth on this guy.
You first start with getting your goddamn list correct.
Whoa.
So there's no confusion. When I write something down, it gets exactly that.
Should have.
Now what are we going to do about these cutoffs?
The My Way cutoffs, I'm kind of waiting for you.
What did we discuss at the last meeting? I was going to take I'm Not Anyone. Is that correct? I was going to do that one. You're going to hold the cord and cut. Is that right?
Absolutely.
All right. Now what are we going to do about My Way? When I'm walking around waiting and waiting, and then you finally give it, and where was everybody cutting off with you?
I don't know. Evidently they were watching you where they should have been watching me.
Well, but you were doing it.
I did it.
What's it going to be, guys?
What's it going to be?
Who are you watching?
I suggest they watch me. I'll watch you.
But you were the only one to watch.
Absolutely.
But let me ask you this. A pilot is in a plane and he's landing. He not only looks at his instrument, but he looks at the fucking runway to make sure it's there. What do you look at? Who are you watching? Where were you guys on the end of My Way? Graham, what happened?
I was late because I usually watch you on that, and John. And
if I'm not doing anything, and he throws. Do you remember the last meeting where I said, "I'll bow, I'll do, take it, and end it"? Except for I'm Not Anyone, I'll give, I'm Not Anyone. Do y'all remember that? If my arms aren't up and he's the only one, why wouldn't you take it from him? What is the confusion on these endings? I don't get it.
All right. It's all right, Paul.
I don't get it. You understand that?
No. It's all right.
What's it going to be, guys? Do you want fucking Vinnie Falcone in front? Do you want me to go out and get a conductor that'll sit and ride your asses? Is that what you want?
No.
Do you want your Joes? Where's Joe?
Joe?
I tell you, I want the band. Do you understand that? I want the fucking band, okay?
Right.
There is a lot of loose shit going on, and I am telling you, you guys are on thin ice.
Wow.
Right? I'm telling you right now. And when I fucking move, I slice like a fucking hammer. You've seen it, and I'll do it again.
Wow.
When I tell you the band, you better look and make sure everybody's here when you walk in this room. I will not put up with this shit. You understand that? That's just the fucking way it is. Every one of your fucking checks cash with the amount on it. Do any of your checks bounce? Do y'all get full value on your money? I want full value on your fucking service. Do you hear me? Do you understand that? You guys have 3 fucking days to get it together.
3 days?
All you head of your departments. Okay? The light on times of your life. What is that blue doing over there? On, all the way to the middle, and then you shut it off. What is that all about?
That was a fuck up.
That was a fuck up. If I see that again, you're gone with the rest of them. Is that clear?
Crap.
That's just the way it is around here. You understand that? That's how fucking crucial this is.
Easy does it, Paul. Mistakes are made.
You
People
have
are human.
nothing to do but watch to see if one special is on and if the film is on, correct? You have nothing else to worry about with those lights. That whole thing was watching out that film. You will straighten out this goddamn cutoffs, John, absolutely. Do you understand? You will get it straight.
I want to know who the guy is next one.
I'm the
Absolutely.
important one on that
Kiss
stage.
ass.
You know it.
Yes, man. Shut up.
You guys have anything to add to this? Can you help them out? Can you add to this, the confusion? Can you give us some intelligent input here? Where's your problem?
No problem.
I'm warning you. I'm the important one on that stage. You understand that? You want him to lose his job?
The whole bench just walked
Do
out.
you? Then put me some fucking knowledge in here. Tell me what's wrong. He's the only one with his hands up, and he cuts off. Now give me some intelligent fucking answers. Who are you watching?
Why is he getting more mad? Nobody's giving him a hard time.
Well, I have an idea.
I don't want an idea.
Okay.
I want to know what went wrong, and I want to know how to fix it.
All right, they'll take care of it. They're human, Paul. Calm down.
Now I'll definitely take it from John. It won't happen again.
Right. It won't happen again.
Where's
There,
Joe?
that's it. Wow, this guy Joe is
Now,
in deep
guys, I'm
trouble.
giving you all 1 week to get this together.
Oh, he went from 3 days to 1
I'm
week.
giving you 1 week to play that music the way it's supposed to be played.
Play that funky music, white boy.
I'm giving everybody 1 week.
Yeah. We'll give you 1 week, Paul.
Everybody's got 1 week to do it right.
Give you 1 week to
I'm
be
in my
nice.
form right now. If you guys are not going to come up and support me with the enthusiasm I've got for it, it ain't going to work. I'm the only important one on that stage. And you are letting me down. Do you
I'm the
understand?
important one on that stage.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Do you understand that? The only satisfaction I'm going to get is to lean your fucking asses like the coach of a ball team or any goddamn business till you get it. You understand that?
Wow.
Because if you don't feel embarrassed about it, and you have no conscience, you got no heart, you got no integrity. You understand that?
Calm
Then all
down.
you do is you take the fucking money and you've got no substance. Remember that. People of substance and character care about what the fuck they do when they fix it. Okay? And I think you're working with me because I think that's the way you are. And I don't pull any punches with you guys. I am telling you that his job is on thin ice. And you know how fast I move. I don't care if you're a light man, a production manager, an agent, or a theater owner like last night. You understand? I have a new philosophy. I don't care if it's Jesus Christ. I'm the
Nice.
important one on that stage. If you don't do it my way, then it's the highway. Things go the way they're supposed to, properly, with integrity.
I heard that right? He said, I don't care if you're Jesus Christ. Is that what, I believe that's what he just said. Do I need to verify that?
Or no one is fucking dispensable. You all fucking can go.
What
I'm the
a
only
dick.
important one on that stage. You understand that? That's just the kick that I'm on, and the mood that I'm in, okay? I don't care if it's a promoter in the theater. I don't care if it's C.J. Powell. Is that fair enough? I'm warning you. Is that good enough for all of you? I'm on that kind of an integrity kick. If those of you don't care, step forward. We'll finish up the rest of the tour, and then you're gone. Now, we're all important in the totality. If you don't care like I care, I don't need you guys to take my money. Just like that guy last night that fucked up my crew and was short labor. I lost out $20 or $30 fucking $1,000 because my crew got fucked. You understand? You understand where I'm coming from with integrity? And you guys better have the same thing. Because you're all replaceable. Do you all like your jobs? Do you want your jobs? Do you? Then you better protect his. Because if that happens again, he does not have that job anymore. You understand? You better make it right. If you don't do the job, you're gone. And that goes for everybody. That's just the fucking way it is.
All right.
Because you got it too good. And as long as you got it good, you got to make it good. Get it fucking right. That's just the way it is around here. Do you hear me?
No.
You understand that?
No.
Don't make a fucking maniac out of me.
Too late.
Where's Joe?
Yeah, that guy Joe's in deep shit. Poor Joe. Joe, you don't know what you're up for, pal. He really wanted to talk to Joe, whoever Joe is. Wow, what a dick. I'm sorry, John. I know that's your boy, but come on. And yes, I understand. He is the reason that they're all there. He is the important one on stage. I get that. But that doesn't allow you to act like a freaking prima donna to say, I don't care if it's Jesus Christ. Come on, man. All right, we're going to get back to that because Jeff Bosey's calling. You are my hero.
Oh, stop.
Jeff, excuse me. I was going to get to that today. This place was snowed in, and it was, the storm was, on Sunday, and so by the time I came in here to shovel, it was like ice out there, and Jeff Bosey came with his snowblower, and he created a nice, long, wide path.
Just like I always do, baby.
So wide, I can't feel a thing. But
I can feel it.
Thank you, pal. That was very nice of you. And yes, I definitely owe you at least that cup of coffee.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm sipping my other cup that I purchased by myself today. I like the one thing I was like, you tease me. That's like getting sex from life. Like, you want sex? You're not getting it. Like, and then you go, you want coffee? Okay, you go, like, you ain't getting it. I'm like, motherfuckers.
Well,
the people that I love, they offer me like things that I love, and it's like, no, not there.
Well, no. In my defense, I didn't know you were here. You said you were coming, and I said yes. When you get here, I'll buy you that cup of coffee. But I didn't know you were here, and then by the time you made your presence known, I was sitting doing Peter's show, so I couldn't get out. But I didn't know.
Peter takes too long. Yeah, no, I figured it'd be nice to have like at least maybe that path across that median that goes where the cow is.
Yes.
So I was like, let me make a path over there instead of you guys trenching through the puddle that's over there. That's got to be annoying.
Yeah, it was not plowed well over here, but yeah. So you came in and saved the day, and I won't forget it. The coffee is coming at some point.
Now it's coffee and a nipple rub. But moving on. I don't get it. Like when you're playing that audio, it sounds like every boss I've ever had in my life.
Well, it doesn't sound like Mr. Dolce.
No, definitely not. But any other boss I've had in the rest of my other bosses, they all yelled at me the same way. You're going to make it right. You're going to do it right. You want your job? You like your job? Do you want to work here? And I'm like, are these like hypothetical questions, or are you just blowing off steam?
Exactly.
And then they would tell me to get the F out of their face, and then I would be back the next day. And then it's like, you're a real smart ass. I was like, and
right.
Did we all survive? Yes.
Right.
Okay. Got to go to work, boss. See you later.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know the way he was berating those people. You're expendable. Everybody's replaceable. You got 1 week or you're out. Okay. All right. Calm down.
All right. Well, then 1 week I'll find another job. I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Have fun. Toodles.
That's right. And go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a rusty rubber dildo filled with. Anyway, moving on. But anyways, I just wanted to make sure the reason why, and I know if I say his name 2 more times after this, he'll call up. But I wanted to make sure that the path was cleared for Mark Hirschman.
Yeah, he actually asked me, how that happened, and I told him. I said, Bosey did it, and he seemed impressed.
Well, considering that out of all the comics, I'm the only one who does manual labor, but moving on. But I looked at the nerve of there was another a person who borrowed your shovel, and I was like, and then I saw the two. I was like, wow, the two things are just completely useless: the shovel and the other person using it. But moving on.
Oh, I did not know that person borrowed it. Where did that person go? To the front?
Yeah, to the front, and it was a cute little path that like maybe a baby deer could walk through.
Oh my goodness!
And then if you pulled around the front, you saw that how the front was done too. And the place needed to be it needed it. It definitely needed it. And like I said, it's for all the amazing people and audience members that are going to come in and visit Governor's Comedy Club this weekend.
That's right. Thanks to you.
No, don't thank me. Listen, we're a family.
That's right.
An abusive family, but a family nevertheless.
A highly dysfunctional family, but a family nonetheless. And as of right now, they're showing no snow for this weekend, but it's been changing like crazy. It showed no snow yesterday. Then last night it was saying 4 to 5 inches. You know, the other day it was showing another 10 inches. You know, like it's going all over the place, but hopefully we won't have any snow again this weekend.
Well, I don't know. The weather people were so excited that they got one right that they're praying, like, can we do it again? Can we do it again?
Well, we Knock 'em Dead has a show on Monday, so I'm hoping that we don't get snow because then who knows if we'll be able to do the show. Who knows what the conditions will be? So I'm hoping for no snow.
Because who doesn't like a holiday show in February?
That's right.
Lord.
Very nice.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I bet, like, you know what? You want to know what saves me? Is the fact that I put it now in my phone planner. It sucks the fact that, like, back in the 80s and the 90s and even early 2000s, I can remember hundreds of cell phone numbers. And now I can't even remember what I'm doing like 2 weeks from now.
Yep, I'm with you. Yeah.
It sucks. But what else sucks is the fact that Kaplan couldn't make it in. What a useless, bald-headed bastard. What the hell? You know, like, what do you got, the sniffles? Grab a tissue and get your fat ass in there.
Yeah. Well, he said he has a fever, but I don't know.
Oh, and then who's the guy? Diane that comes in every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday, Diane is here.
Yes, and she made it a personal thing to come outside, run her out of her, she can bring out of her car and give me a hug and saying, "See, I hugged you." And I was like, "Wow, that didn't make it any more uncomfortable at all."
Make it hard to walk, but
well, maybe for you, I'm with light. I can't anymore, you know.
Good answer. I like that. Very nice.
Yeah, because we're saying this on live radio. If it's one-on-one, it'll be a different story. Moving on. Anyway.
So she saw you when you were working the snowblower, and she ran over and gave you a hug?
Yeah, because I cleared the whole path, and she said she came and gave me a hug. She's like, "Oh my God, this is so much better than the blowjob that Tony gave me." Because all he had was his tiny little plastic shovel, and I was like, "Well, I have a huge blower, and I have to compensate." Moving on.
I will try harder next time.
No, you did a great. Listen, I have to say, for the amount of stuff that was back there, you did do a good job clearing out because it was all ice. It was, it was piled up back there, But then, like I said, you got larger guests that come in, like, Mark Hirschman. Oh shit, that's second time. He's calling in. If you say it one more time, he calls in.
Yes, he does have the radar. Yes.
No, I love Hirschman and I love Keegan. They're great guys. I love them both. Anyways, I'm out east today. I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm not in Newburgh. I'm not any place like that. Now I'm out east. I'm looking at all the snow that we got out in the Mauritius.
Very nice. Well, either way, no matter where you are, be safe because there's still a lot of shit out there.
No, just snow. Just snow.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I forgot.
Yes. So I love you. Gotta go. Bye.
Jeff Posey checking in. All right, let's see. I can just imagine what comments were coming in as we were tearing apart Paul Anka. Let's see. Mike's probably home listening to Springsteen, drinking a Budweiser, prancing around the house to Born in the USA in a red, white, and blue thong. Oh, that's a visual. Brendan Bird is watching. Hello, Brendan. My dog goes by pronouns now. He, she, it, everywhere. You just told us that yesterday. All right. So what's the big deal? It's business. I'm talking about scandals. I'm talking about mafia. I'm talking about sexual harassment. I'm talking about using drugs. Yeah, it was business, but and you're right. No heavy scandals with drugs or sex or anything, but that audio was he was a dick. He was a dick. I'm sorry. Yes. So that's what I was saying when Jeff called. I get it. He is the star. He is the marquee name. I get it. But you still need a good band to make you look good. And I don't know. I'm sure some of those guys, if not all of them, I've been with him for a while. Give them a little slack. It's a band. Excuse me. It's a band. It's music. The audience is having a great time. Just relax. Paul Anka sounds like an angry lesbian. Substance and Character by Paul Anka. I don't care if you're Jesus Christ. Next time I ask you to do something, you better nail it. Oh, friend. I should have read that in advance. I'm on that kind of integrity kick. Yeah, I understand, I understand to a certain degree. If you don't have a great show, if things are a little sloppy, you can address it. And maybe, let's be fair, maybe there were a string of shows that were sloppy. Maybe that's the case, but still, choose your words wisely. You don't degrading these guys. Tell them they're all replaceable. Tell them they have 1 week to get it right. You think that's going to motivate them to do better? The path in the back is good, thanks to Jeff and his snow blowsy. Bosey puts the fun in dysfunction. That's from Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, hope you're feeling good. From the guy who invented autocorrect just died. Roast and piss. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was a bit much. John re-upped my interest in seeing the documentary, and now I'm back to where I was after hearing that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you don't degrade them. Degrade them? You don't make them feel lesser. I don't know. I thought that was crap. All right. One thing I wanted to talk about. All right, I'll save that for tomorrow. Another thing I was going to bring up. So, in New Jersey, they got swamped with snow too this weekend. Excuse me. There's a guy named Tom Moloughney, 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 whatever. This guy, Tom, posted a video. This guy posted a video of his robot shoveling snow in his on his driveway on his property while he stayed inside and, stayed warm and drank his coffee. I had the robot running all night. When I woke up in the morning, my driveway was done. He turned on the robot when it started snowing, and it immediately got to work, ultimately clearing his 6,000 square foot driveway. That's a big driveway. It periodically returned to its charging port when it needed more battery. Apparently, you can buy this robot, this snow clearing robot, on Amazon for $5,000. Yarbo. I guess that's the brand. Apparently, you could buy this robot that clears your snow, but it's not like you could buy it for $5,000, but then you don't just take it out of the box and turn it on. This thing apparently needs a lot of programming, a lot of setup. This guy, Tom, said he spent well over 30 hours doing everything he had to do with this robot so that it had like the perfect shovel, the perfect blow. It's a lot of training, learning how to blow. So I thought that was wild. I didn't know these things existed. I actually said to Lisa over the weekend when the snow was coming down, I said they should take those stupid, annoying robots that are in the supermarkets. I don't know, what's the purpose of those things? They find like spillage or something in an aisle or something, and then they report it. They should take those robots, use the drone technology, right? Hook up a plow to those robots and a salt spreader. And then you have the technology of a drone so that you can sit inside your house, with like a gaming pad or joysticks, whatever. And you can, you see, the thing would have a camera, and you can see where it's going. You can see what's going on, and you can direct the path. Direct the path of the robot, direct the path and the angle of the plow, and then hit the button for when you want it to release some salt. That's what I think. And it's, and it's not that wide, so it can get through some, if you have a small driveway, it gets between the car and the grass, it get on the sidewalk. But this thing was cool. It knew when it was low on battery and went over to the charging station by itself. I almost said changing station. So you could go over and change its diaper. $5,000 on Amazon. All we got to do is buy 100, and Jeff Bezos can afford another space travel. That Fremder says is fake. All right. Today's showers brought to you by blowers, says Bosie. Friender. I got a friend who always carries an umbrella. His name is Just in Case. All right, so Carol Miner is going to call in a few minutes. She's going to take the walk air questionnaire. That'll be fun. Oh, that's what I want to talk about too. I've been sitting on this for like a week now. You guys remember the comic strip Dilbert? I loved Dilbert. I thought it was great. I miss. If you go on because nowadays, newspapers are, a dying breed, but a lot of people have, they go on the New York Times, website, or in our case, the more local newspaper would be the Daily News or Newsday. If you go on, and I admit I've used their websites, but I've never is it set up like a newspaper? I've never gone from back to front on the website like I used to do with a newspaper. So the reason I'm bringing that up, if you go on let's just say Newsday. If you go on Newsday's website, can you find the comics on there? Do they still have comics? Man, I used to love reading the comics. I like to draw cartoons, so I always used to appreciate the various styles of drawings on there. And then just the smart. Most of the comics that I read, daily were smart. I thought there were some comics that weren't great. I was never a big Garfield fan. I thought Ziggy was a little cheesy. I always liked Peanuts, of course. Who doesn't like Peanuts? I liked For Better, For Worse. I liked Dilbert. I like Pickles. Anybody remember Pickles? The Lockhorns was hilarious. But I think Bloom County, of course. And the Far Side. Remember the Far? I think the Far Side was like the Beatles of comic strips. Like the Far Side just kind of like took over. But my all-time favorite was Calvin and Hobbes. I have all their books. I should try and get the guy who drew that, Bill Watterson. I should try and get him on here. He doesn't really do interviews much, but how cool would that be? But anyway, yeah. So Scott Adams, who kept cubicle denizens laughing for more than 3 decades with Dilbert, the bitingly funny comic strip that poked fun at the absurdity of corporate life before racist remarks got him pink-slipped. He died last Tuesday at the age of 68. He had prostate cancer, which spread to his bones. Oh, that's terrible. I did not know that. I'm actually, as I'm reading that to you guys, I did not recall that he said something racist that got him canceled. I never. I'll have to look that up. I don't recall that at all. But that's what I loved about Dilbert. The fact that it poked fun at corporate America and how absurd it was and still is. Because I'm a big union guy, anti-management, anti-establishment. Basically the way Paul Anka treats his band. Every one of you are replaceable. I don't care if you're Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah? Say that to Jesus Christ when your time comes, Paul Anka. Tell Jesus you're doing it your way. He'll be like, yeah, right. See you later. And the trap door, down you go, if you know what I'm saying, where it's very hot. And I'm not talking about West Palm Beach where John lives. Wow. Paul Anka apparently makes me mad. I don't know what I got like a frog in my throat this morning. I can't get rid of it. I had a little cold 2 weeks ago. Finally got rid of the cough, and now I got a frog in my throat. Damn it. All right. What does that say? Oh, Beetle Bailey. Yeah, that was a good one. Beetle Bailey was good. Hagar the Horrible. Kathy was fun. I did sometimes got a little sick of, like, it just seemed like every comic strip every day, Kathy was just complaining about her man. But I enjoyed Kathy. I liked the animation. I liked the way they were drawn. I like the way the Lockhorns are drawn too. All right, let's see. Do you accept the challenge of the Walk Air questionnaire?
Yes.
Nice. You have a sexy voice. I just felt like saying that.
Thank you.
How are you? Good?
I'm freezing my ass off, but I'm good.
How cold is it down there today?
We're supposed to get up to a high of 47.
That for you guys, yeah, that's cold. I'd be fine with that actually, but yeah, for you guys, that is kind of cold.
Yeah, it's the drifts that we got were amazing, but it's all ice underneath. I was out shoveling, and I was like, well, I'll get some aerobic exercise, just go out shoveling, like thinking I'm 14 fucking years old, and I'm like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm looking up and down the block. I'm like, where are all the kids like coming? Like, I'll show you your driveway for like $20. I would have paid $50.
Yeah, I hear you.
Some kid, and there's nobody. There's no. I remember kids run into houses because they were competing against each other to get to the house first.
Yes,
there's nobody. And I'm almost 55 years old shoveling fucking driveway. This is insane.
I saw on Facebook that there were kids going around Hicksville. I didn't see them, but I read it on Hicksville Mamas that there were kids going around shoveling. There was a story out of Wantaw. I'm on Wantaw Mamas too because I used to live down there. There was a story that made me sick. Apparently these kids were going around the neighborhood. They made good money for the day, and they did one house. But the homeowners weren't home. They told the kids, "Yeah, do that. No, I take that. Yeah, they weren't home, but their kids were home. So the kids paid these kids the money to do the driveway. The homeowners come home. They complained they didn't like the job and demanded these kids come back and give them the money back. And the kids did it. They because they're good kids. They went back to the house and gave them their money back, which I just thought was disgusting. And then I heard from some inside information that people went and looked at the house and the shoveling was done beautifully. These people were just assholes taking advantage of young kids.
Sounds like they need a Polanka on them.
Exactly. Exactly. They'll never do it again.
Yeah, get the shit out of them. Their balls will never drop.
It's a good idea. Oh, maybe we'll sick Paul Anka on Mike Kaplan, and he'll never miss a Wednesday again.
No shit. That scared the hell out of me.
I know. Me too.
It's like your commentary was funnier than just like he went off. I mean, I looked up to see the Paul Anka special, but it's on HBO. I don't have HBO Max,
okay.
but I just now I'm not. It's like, oh, do I spend the money? It's like, so fuck that. I'm not. That's crazy. He's got a Napoleon complex.
Absolutely. I might add a question. I might add to the Walk Air questionnaire is, where's Joe?
Where's Joe?
Where's Joe? He really wanted to know where Joe is.
Yeah, Joe's hiding.
Yeah, right. Joe's on his way home. Joe is making phone calls for his next job.
Exactly. I'd be like, this Paul Anka little douche canoe.
All right. Are you ready, Carol Miner, to take the Walk Air questionnaire?
I'm ready, strapped in.
All right. Now you just gave me a whole different visual, which I appreciate.
Exactly.
All right. Question number 1. What is the best sandwich?
Best sandwich. See, that's the only one that's a problem, because I don't eat sandwiches. I don't eat bread. So I can say my favorite salad.
That's fine.
My favorite salad is a grilled chicken Caesar salad with Caesar dressing, but you add a little olive oil on top. No croutons, because I'm gluten-free.
Right.
But when you add the Caesar salad with a little bit of good olive oil on top, it's the best.
You had me with the grilled chicken. You lost me with the olive oil.
Well, but when you're 4, and you eat like a 4-year-old, it's kind of rough.
No argument there. What's the one thing you own that you really should throw out?
My oh God, I have a sweater that I wore from my senior pictures that still fits today, which is very sad.
That's sad. Why is that sad? That's fantastic.
Well, you got to remember, I graduated in Florida, so me wearing this to my senior pictures in August in Boca Raton, I was like, what the fuck was I thinking? But I still have it, and it's showing its age. But because it still fits, I just think it's like an amazing thing, but it really needs to go. It really needs to go. And, the memories are all gone. So that I would throw away. And probably my wedding album from my first wedding. That'd be a hard, toss up. Sweater, I don't know. But, or at least go through it and clip it, somebody's head off. Have the circles in all my pictures of someone's head missing. I think that'd be probably.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
Yeah, I have a couple of pictures like that, but it's like, but definitely. But, my grandparents are in it and friends, so I don't know. That'd be tough. That's why I'd have to, like, go through and maybe just make a bonfire of someone's head. So.
Put Mike's, get pictures of Mike and tape his head over it.
Yeah, no, that would look real. 6'3" versus 5'6". I don't think that's working.
That's great.
Talk about a Napoleon complex.
Right. That's great.
Mike's head would take up his whole body.
You squish him like a bug.
What
was your first concert?
Oh, it's a horrible one. It was at Hofstra University, and it was Tom Chapin, Harry Chapin, and Pete Seeger.
That's not terrible at all. That's fantastic.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. Have you not heard? We've had.
I commented with Tom that he was my first concert at Hofstra. I commented.
Actually, yeah. Now that you say it, I think I remember that. Yeah, Tom's been on this show. 2 of Harry's kids have been on this show. Yeah, Frank knows like the whole family. Yeah, that Harry Chapin was awesome. And Pete Seeger's
cool.
a legend.
You know what I mean? It's just not a cool concert. I think I was probably 8 or 9, and I went with my parents.
Yeah. So at the time, it's not cool with your peers, but now, no, I would totally brag about that. That's a great show. I wish I could say I saw Pete Seeger. I never saw Pete Seeger. That's awesome. Wow.
Yeah, and so Harry Chapin, with his head on.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That's always a good thing.
Oh God, that's bad. See, you bring out the worst in me.
That's what I do. And now the family will never be on the show again.
I know. Then they're going to be like, we heard that with Carol that she said. It's like, yeah. No, I think I did because that Cats in the Cradle song, I swear, it is exactly my family. It's like my family's theme song, and it's crazy.
Is that right?
And it
Really?
just makes yeah. And so even when I was little, I was like, holy shit, this is like does he know us?
Yeah,
I
bet.
It's really crazy. But yeah, that was my first concert. But as a teen, my first concert, true concert, like, your parents didn't come with you, because my mother was ridiculous. She wouldn't let me go when like Journey was going and everybody's coming back, with the jerseys and everything else, and Journey's like my fave. So but my first true concert was Genesis at Giant Stadium.
Nice. That's all right. Now that is cool.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't the Genesis fan.
They're one of my favorites, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know all their music because my ex, that's all he listened to until I was like, we gotta listen to something.
So you don't mind them? It just brings up bad memories.
Yeah, but it was like it was interesting because they had like the flying pig come down, during one of the songs.
That's Pink Floyd.
No, they actually had one in Genesis one, come down too, right way before, I think it was, because it was like 86.
Right. Okay.
So, but it was, but you couldn't. I mean, you could hear him, but you couldn't see him. I mean, it was Giant Stadium. Back then, we were in the 3rd tier. Like, hello. I think I fell asleep during the concert too.
Yeah.
When Mama came on, I was like, yeah, that's good. That's what I'll do. But other than that, I was like, oh God, please put me on my misery.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the scariest animal?
Scariest animal? I'm an animal lover, so I don't know. I have a connection with wild bunnies. They come up to me. Scariest animal? I hate rats.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Rats are and especially like here we have a park and they run across the back of our fence. Like, and it's funny, they're kind of smart rats because we have the posts covered on our fence. Yeah. So they'll go in between and they hide behind the posts because you can't see them. And they'll it's like dun 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 dun, and you see them going.
Wow.
It's so funny.
Wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know they did that. So they're like squirrels running down the fence.
Yeah, I yell at the squirrels because they start fighting with each other. They on my top of my fence and they start like chasing after each other, and you hear and I go, hey.
One of the worst things I ever witnessed. There was when I lived in Wantua, I lived right across the street from the Seafood Oyster Bay Expressway, so there were no houses. We would just see the expressway, and there was a fence that ran along the street, to keep people out of the brush of the parkway. And the top of the fence had no cover. It was just the metal chain link fence.
Yeah.
And a squirrel. It was the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m, and we just hear this squealing. I'm like, what in the world is going on? I look out the window, and a squirrel somehow must have slipped or fell or whatever, but it was hanging off the fence by its stomach. And I'm like, and I'm standing, I'm like, what do I do? Do I go out there and like try to get it off the fence? But what if he bites me and then I'll have rabies? Like, I didn't know what to do. And because I'm a pussy, I did not go out there. I just sat at the window watching this thing scream for an hour.
Oh my God!
It was.
You didn't go out to help him?
I never. No, I'm a pussy. I didn't know what to do. I was like, what if this thing? What if I get off the fence and it lands on my side? And he'll attack me, or what if while I'm trying to get off the fence, he bites my hand? Like I was a total pussy about it. After an hour, he just all of a sudden, boom, he just fell off the fence.
Yeah, because he died. It didn't have the will to live anymore because he's screaming, Tony!
Yeah, he's like, this prick won't help me. I hate this guy.
Oh my God, that's horrible. That's a horrible image I have in my head now. I'll tell you.
Terrible. It was terrible. All right, but we have a lot more questions to go, so we'll get that visual out of your head. Apples or oranges?
Oh, I'm an apple. Yeah.
All right.
Totally an apple. Macoun apple, and they're only in season for like a week and a half in New York too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. Have you ever asked someone for their autograph?
Yeah.
Wow, that was emphatic. That was an emotional.
Well, yeah. I had all the Islanders autographs. I used to go to all the practices at Caniac Park when I was little. I told you Clark Gillies saved my life one time because he was my favorite. Oh my God, God rest his soul.
Yeah,
I love that man.
Yep.
And he say if you went out early, they used to come out and go to their cars and used to be able to get their autographs. And so I had all of them. Like Butch Goring was one of the best, I will tell you. And because he had he had a black Trans Am.
Nice.
And he really was such a nice guy to all the people there. And it was awesome. And I remember because I was so little, I was probably 10 maybe. Because 1980, yeah. So it was like 9 or 10. So, and if I'm this height at 55, at 10, I look like I was 5. So they'd always get like the little ones, thinking I'm a little kid, even though I'm like, I'm like, more older than you think. And he was like a nice guy. And he would make sure that he always like gave me an autograph. He even gave me a hug and everything else. But one time I went over, and I was like, I got to get Clark Gillies because he had such a big crowd around him. And I remember I was like standing by his car first. Like I was like, I don't care who it is. I don't care. I'm going.
Yeah.
And I get there and then a mob comes and they like surround me and I'm being crushed. So I just start screaming.
Oh, wow.
And Gillies can hear, and he's like, what? Stop. He starts yelling at everybody, and he's like, you're crushing this little girl. And he basically picks me up, like, from the collar, puts me in front of him. He's like, gets down. He's like, are you okay? And I was just like, can I have your autograph?
Wow.
And he was so concerned. He was like, you guys are animals. He's like yelling at everybody. He's like, how can you do this? He came over and he was so concerned how I was. And I was like, I'm okay. I was scared because I couldn't see through, and even to this day, I always, like when we walk through really crowded places, I hook my finger around Mike's belt loop on his jeans and he just, because he's 6'3", he's a big boy, and he just plows through, and I'm like just standing behind, hooked onto him. Because it gives me anxiety, and it's probably from that moment. But I was really, it was hard to breathe. I was scared, and I started screaming. So, but yeah, I had almost all the 1980 Islanders autographs. I wouldn't get nice rooms, so I couldn't complete it. So
yeah. I've heard that he's the nicest guy now, but yeah, I met him several times. Yeah, now. Yeah, I met him several times as a kid too, and he was never a nice guy.
No, he was never nice to the fans.
Nope,
never.
He was mean. It was more than just not being nice. He was downright mean.
It's like he couldn't care, like he was just like we were just peasants, and it annoyed me. Like I was like, get that, you fling your blonde hair one more time, I'm going to smack you. But okay.
That's great.
Next.
All right. So, by the way, Ann in California, loving Carol's answer. Such a great phone call, and there's a big heart there.
I love Ann. Oh my God,
Ann
the
is
best.
fantastic.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Yes. Okay, we're only about halfway through. What do you think happens when we die?
Well, I would like to think we get reincarnated and come back as one of my dogs because they had the best life.
Fremder said the same thing yesterday when he took the walk air questionnaire. He said the same thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I really, it is an honest question, not a wise ass answer. I hope that, our spirit kind of lingers on and we can look over the people that we love and kind of be like a guardian angel, because that's kind of how I think of when people have passed that, and, I like to get signs and things like that. I believe in that. I believe that, certain parts of their spirit stay with you. So, but I Mike and I were talking about this the other day, like about being buried or cremated or put in I just I don't want to be put in the ground. And in the Jewish faith, they put you in a pine box. I'm like, I don't want a pine box. I want I want the Cadillac. I want some satin. I should lay on satin. I want a nice, don't just put me in a pine box with no pillow, Because it's supposed to be like ashes to ashes, dust to dust, because you become one with the earth, that's what it's supposed to be, that's why it's in a pine box, so it disintegrates and, and I'm like, oh, well, and then I sometimes I think about filing and just file me. I just put me, just file me. And then I told Mike the other day, he's like, well, what about because everybody's getting cremated these days. So, because it's cheaper. But I just have, I was like, I have a hard time as a Jew being cremated. I don't know. Just brings back too many horrific, my ancestors would be like, really?
Right. Well, at least, see, my thing with being buried, pine box or Cadillac, whatever, it's still like you're in this box and you're under the ground and you're just stuck there. And nobody comes to see you. They do for the first year or two, and then nobody comes anymore. At least if you're cremated, you're there in the house and you're there with your family.
Yeah.
But
they could put you as a capsule in a tree, that's a new thing. They put your ashes and then with a tree sprout, and you can plant it. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to be a tree.
Yeah, that's a lot of wood.
Yeah,
I've
what she said.
I've asked. I've never been told that. I've told Lisa that I want to be stuffed, and then just put in the corner of the living room, just a big smile on my face, just waving to everybody.
Like a taxidermy,
Yeah, exactly.
Those people who have all the animals.
People put the shark on the wall, right? Exactly. Just
Yeah. Well, what about just your leg sticking out, like taxidermy sticking out from a plaque on the wall?
I asked when I was getting the amputation. I asked the doctor. I'm in there for pre-op, getting checked out. I said, by the way, what do they do with the leg? He goes, well, they actually use it for research. So they take it apart. They dismantle it. It's just a big mess, but they use it for research. So I said, there's no way I can just get it stuffed so I can hang it on my wall. The doctor looked at Lisa and he goes, your husband has a very strange sense of humor. And he walked out of the room. True story. All right. Next question. Favorite action movie?
Not really a big action fan, but I will say, like, I do The Italian Job.
Oh, that's a fun movie. That counts. Absolutely, it counts.
I really like that movie.
Yeah.
I'll watch it every time it's on. I really do.
Yeah, that's a fun movie. It's not deep. It's not but it's a fun watch. I enjoy that movie.
Yeah, like I'm not real big, like, because then I'm too much of a realist. I'm like, really, like even certain parts of that, but they're in the Mini Coopers, when they go into the off the train, and I'm like, okay, like, but yeah, I don't know. I guess because but it's like I guess you have to like put it for where it is, But that and Die Hard definitely. I love Die Hard.
I talked about it quickly yesterday, and I'm going to say it again because I think you would love it. There's a movie called Eleanor the Great. Check that movie out. It is fantastic.
Yeah, that's the one I told you Scarlett Johansson directed.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yes. So did you see it?
I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't seen it yet, but I know the concept is about somebody claiming that they were a Holocaust survivor.
That is correct.
Yeah. So, and it was done by Wayfair Studios, which is the one that Justin Baldoni is part of, which I'm like engrossed in that whole situation with Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, who are just freaking maniacs.
I don't know what you're talking about. What did they do?
It was that movie, It Ends With Us, and it's a whole big thing, but it basically, there's like, Ryan Reynolds he is unhinged. He's an unhinged person. I hate him now, and it makes me so mad because I love Just Friends and The Proposal. It's like one of my top, like, we watch it we fast forward through all the pieces, and I can't even watch him now. He disgusts me, and they are bringing an innocent man down, and it just makes me so angry. So.
All right, I will have to do my research, and we'll talk about that on here another day. But because I don't know anything about it. All right.
Oh yeah, it's big. Yeah, he's not looking so good. He had 3 movies dropped already, and he's had a reputation of being not a nice guy in Hollywood, and now everybody's seeing it.
Wow. All right. All right.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Fremder says, my wife's deceased father is cremated. Sometimes I think he takes ghost shits because my toilet is always warm at 7 o'clock in the morning. Nothing better to do than spook me. Seriously, get a life. Okay. All right. Window or aisle?
Aisle. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know what's outside. I've been on enough planes. It's clouds. It's sky. It's mountains. It's just, I want that extra room, like in the aisle, so I can lean away from people and they don't, because I just can't. But unfortunately, I mostly get a middle seat when we travel as a family because I'm the smallest one. So Zach always wants the window, and my husband needs the aisle so that he can actually fit in the seat with his legs that are like as tall as me. So,
Right. I hear you. And I take the aisle too for that reason.
But if I'm in first class, I'll take either one.
Well, true. Okay, so now I'm going to mix the next 2 questions. I'm going to put them together. We're looking for your favorite and your least favorite smells.
Smells. My favorite smell is the smell of a newborn baby's head. Oh,
nice. Okay.
I love that. Smelling a baby. Oh, they're the best.
Nice. Good answer.
Worst smell is vomit. I'm one of those people, like when my son would get sick, I'm like, no. I think you're going to have to clean up. I have that like automatic reaction when someone gets sick. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have a hard time cleaning puke up for that same reason.
No.
Okay. Exercise. Is it worth it?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
If you have a good sports bra. Otherwise, I get black eyes.
All right. I could hold them. Cats or dogs?
Being that I had a bumper sticker on my car in high school that said, missing your cat, check my tires, I'll say dogs.
That's great. Most used app on your phone?
I would say Instagram because keeping up with all the information coming out of Israel and all that. I follow a lot of big creators, so I'm invested. That's my heart. And being that I've had so much anti-Semitism in my life, yeah.
And Instagram would be the place to go to get like the latest info on stuff?
Yeah, just because they're not as much on Facebook. I mean, like I go on Facebook too, but I would say Amazon. Unfortunately, Bezos gets all my money. That fucker. Yeah. Because it's so much easier, and it's actually, what's sad is that sometimes they're cheaper on Amazon than going to the store, and then I got to get in the car, and I get to deal with people, and it's people-y out there. I don't like it. Really, my wife says, "You're getting to be such a curmudgeon." I'm like, yeah, it's about time I did, because I'm just such a nice person. But it's like, because I'll talk to everybody. Like, anytime I go to like a restaurant or something like that, or anything, like my girlfriend says, kids and old people love you. Like, they just gravitate towards me and they talk to me, and I'm like, and I can't like be rude and walk away. But every time we go to a restaurant, like Michael confirmed this, every time we go to a restaurant, a kid winds up choking near me, and of course I jump up, because I was a junior paramedic, and I'll go over and I'll check, like, I'm just, it's an old person sitting by themselves. I'm like, oh, so it's like, my empathetic nature comes in. And so it's like, if I don't go out and see people, I'm okay.
Yeah, I hear you. And it's not just young people and old people. It's everybody in between too. Everybody loves Carol.
No. Talk to my family. They don't love me.
Well, says a lot about them.
Exactly.
All right, we have 3 questions left, and it's just about time to go. You get one song to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it? Now, it's not a continuous loop so that it makes you crazy. It's just whenever you go to listen to music, you get this one song. What is it?
Mother, Father by Journey.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. Great song. But wow, okay. Wow, I haven't heard that song in a long time.
I lost you.
What's that?
All right, you're back. My earbuds cut out.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was just impressed with your choice. I said that's a great song. I haven't heard it in a long time, but that was a really interesting choice.
No, that one I love it. It's one of my faves. That's when you're a real true Journey fan. Songs that are not just
when you know the deep cuts. Yep.
Yeah, but that now everybody knows because of Glee.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it just makes me crazy. But
yes.
I'm a Steve Perry truist. I don't want to hear a karaoke Steve Perry, little pie boy.
Well, yeah, supposedly he's out. That guy.
No shit.
Yeah, supposedly he's out, and their drummer actually sounds even more like Steve Perry.
Oh, that guy with the curly hair.
Yeah, Dean something. I forget his last name.
Yeah, he sings Mother, Father. He does an amazing job.
Yes, I've actually heard him sing that. I saw a clip on YouTube of him singing it. Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
That's good. I'm over that. So okay.
What number am I thinking of?
1,244.
That is incorrect.
Oh, damn.
All right, last question. You are to describe the rest of your life in 5 words. It could be a complete sentence in 5 words, or it could just be random 5, unconnected words.
I would say advocate, empathetic,
Okay. Good words.
Truthful,
Nice.
Zionist, and I would say probably loyal.
Nice. Very nice. Good words. Carol Miner, you are known.
Thank you.
You did a super job. That was great. Always always great when we talk to you, no matter what we're talking about. It's always
Yeah,
fantastic.
and it didn't even involve my box. So there you go.
Everything involves your box, as far as I'm
Oh,
concerned.
that's true. I forgot about that.
But because I do love your box. Oh my God.
Mike's not here. It's okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. Especially when it's a beaver box. You know, you can't beat a beaver box.
Full with chocolate. A good chocolate beaver box.
And full of yummy peanut butter goodness.
Good, lots of goodness inside that box. Thank you,
That's
Carol,
funny.
for sharing your box and your walk air questionnaire. You are the best. Well done. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, honey. You just have a wonderful Wednesday. And give Mike a little break. He did sound sick.
Yeah. Oh, did he? You think he
Yeah.
did? Oh, all right. All right. I'll
Yeah,
take your word
I
for it.
think he did.
All right.
Yeah.
Because you
I
said
just-
so, Mike is off the hook because of you.
And do you really want him sitting next to you with a fever after you just got over being sick?
No, but I think he's just lying. I'm
Oh.
joking. I'm joking.
You curmudgeon.
That's me.
All right, honey. I love you.
I love you. Thank you.
All right.
See ya.
Take care. And
Bye-bye.
hey,
Bye.
would you send an email?
I know.
You're going to lose out. He's getting so big. You're going to lose out. I'm telling you, if he's willing, you got to move on that. And Greg, too, I told you. I mean, he was like, I sent you the commercial. He was the original spearmint guy.
Right. No, I have. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Do you need a secretary? I'm available.
All right. Well, okay. Now I'm thinking like porn situations.
Well, secretary, like I'm meaning like to get you to stop being procrastinator and actually get you on your game, man. You're gonna lose out. You're losing out. You want new talent and people to bring on. I think you'd build a lot having Derek on. Big time.
Again, I'm not arguing at all. You're absolutely right. Things have just been a little nutty, and I just keep forgetting. But yes, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna try to remember. I might actually, maybe this afternoon, might be able to take care of that. I might have.
All right,
I might
make a
actually
note.
have some
Make
free
a note.
time. Yes.
Because he's coming to Rochester. If Vicky's there, he's going to Rochester. So maybe while he's like in the New York area or something like that, or even tape it, But his backstory is great too. How of his life. That's why I said Don should really interview him too.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
So-
And Vicky said that she, so glad to hear you. Stay warm. She said, and she loves the whole Escape album. She said. Oh
yeah, I still have mine.
Nice.
I still have it. I don't have anywhere to play it. I still got it. So, but yeah, all right. Well, you let me know if you need any help because I'm very anal retentive. So I will help the disabled.
You are a pillar.
I'm an advocate.
You are a pillar to the disabled community. Thank you so much.
Oh, very welcome. All right, sweetie. Take care of yourself. Stay warm yourself.
You too, baby.
Bye, chat. See ya.
Bye. All right, Carol Miner, that was fantastic. Is she great or what? Tomorrow's going to be a great day, says John Rusciello. Diane will be on. Yes, we got Diane twice in 1 week. See you tomorrow. Okay. Yep, everybody's just saying goodbye. Friender. I remember the last time I was choking. For some reason, it seems to be whenever my creepy uncle is around. Vicky, is it true you're getting more snow on the weekend up there? Oh, well, aren't they? Isn't that all that goes on up there is snow? Vicky, by the way, Vicky will be taking this Walk Air questionnaire when she's here. Because she'll be here. And I always forget the date. I want to say June. Watch Tony blush hard. Yeah, I was saying a few things to Carol that even I couldn't believe I was saying. Ann also says she thinks Mike is really sick. He didn't sound well. Oh, all right, you guys, really, he sounded the same to me. All right, I'll take your word for it. Vicky, he canceled 2 days in a row. He's definitely sick. I can't believe I'm saying this, but he sounded more down than usual. Is that possible? Tony has adult ADHD, says Scott. Hello, Scott. Yes, Jeff. Great dimples. That's a little inside joke. Tony also has ADD, which is a duh. A duh. Yeah, that's true. All right. We're getting out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. Today is Wednesday. We got Circling the Drain tonight at 7 o'clock. And then that's it. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow morning. Me and Frank tomorrow with a double dose of Diane. We got Diane again tomorrow. Very excited about that. Man, if that doesn't make your day, I don't know what does. Sports Bash with Peter Schwartz tomorrow at 1. And then I think that's it. I don't think there's anything on tomorrow night. Nick Greystone is away. Is he here tomorrow? I don't think he is. I think this week and next week he's off, and then he returns. I'm pretty sure. I have to double check that. So there might be Nick Greystone tomorrow. I'll have to double check. But that's it. Of course, that's what's happening here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. We appreciate all the support as usual. Of course, knockemdeadcomedy.com. Check out our information, what we got going on, as well as you can get info on how you can hire us for your event, whether it's a private party, a fundraising event, a corporate event, whatever you got going on. And, of course, Govs, the main club here in Levittown and the Giga Room here in Levittown, the brokerage in Belmore, and McGuire's out east in Bohemia. Some of the comedians you'll see on the governor's stage this week: Frank Gorga, Frank Catania, Robert Hansen, Brian Fielding, John Antetomaso, Peter Anthony, Mark Hirschman, Irene Bremis, Saku Ali, and Don and I did not do Live from the Green Room this past weekend, but it looks like we will be here this coming weekend. So that'll be fun. So Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, govs.com, govs.com, knockemdeadcomedy.com. If you want to be stuffed, I recommend the Bosey Funeral Home. Thanks for putting that joke in there again from you. Wrote it before and I forgot to read it. That was pretty funny. And with that, we're out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Bye-bye.